What's up, DG Army? Welcome back to Dungeongurunet, DungeCraft with Nethervoid. Just doing another, well, just getting some seeds here. I'm going to need a ton of these for that build. Welcome back to the second part of, well, what I'm going to continue doing anyway, building the auto farm in my house. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get to it. Let me collect all this stuff, and I'll meet you down there. Alright, as you can see, I kind of flipped this thing. Now, this is the wall. I've cut out this part of the wall. Here's where we set up the pistons. And I could actually make that a lot nicer now that I don't have all that junk up here. But the button signal is going to come down on this side of the wall now. On the side where I'm going to have a lot of other redstone wiring and stuff underneath where I'm standing here. Which actually, I think this is going to work out better. It actually made this a lot easier. Instead of having a bunch of junk up here, I had like what are those things called again? A pulse former, 2 knot gates, and some other junk. I don't need that now. I've got this state cell sit on 12 seconds, and what that's going to do is it's going to let that water come through for 12 seconds, and when it's done, it's going to send a pulse over to this system here, which is going to be the deployer system. So now I'm just kind of setting it up here. But basically what it's going to do, and do I need it here? No, I don't. It's going to activate the deployers, and you'll have to see how in a minute. But let's do this. Kiwi's getting killed. That's funny. But I need to protect these from getting hit as well. We don't want them to get hit. That's not really what this is all about. So this is going to be doing every half a second. I should be able to get three clicks or so at a time, and I'm going to do this for 14 seconds. So that's going to go off for 14 seconds. And it's going to, every time it moves, it should click it 3 times at least. So that means it's a good thing I didn't put those deployers down, because they're actually going to be in a different spot now. Okay, so that part is set up. What's going to be interesting is getting that redstone signal up to these guys here. I usually run it right across the top. Maybe I can just do it up the side and then like that. No, I can't. It's going to stop right here. That is going to be interesting indeed, and I can't, well, this tube will stop that, so that's nice. Eventually, it will, not now. Well, I'll figure that out at a different time. So, basically the way this is going to work is, we're going to have it like this. Oh, I don't have, oh, I do have them. Okay, so, deployers are going to be here. Let's see. Right, and these are going to go right over the top of all this dirt. Now you can't let them sit on this dirt, hang out, so when it pulls back, it's going to pull all the way back to here. In fact, yeah, that should be fine, and that should be good. Okay, so the actual contraption is going to sit here while it's not doing anything. Now, let's turn these. So they're obviously going to have to point down, and one of the cool things about having things right-click in these deployers is they don't take damage. So actually, let's fill that in before I do anything else. Now I'm going to get out of here. See, this is one of the problems with setting this part of it up. How to get out. So you can just do this, right? And you know what? I didn't set my water up right here. So that's kind of a pain. I'll have to do that in a minute. I won't set that up till the end. That'll help me out. Having that water there is kind of sucks. The water is to keep the dirt wet. I need a string of water running up and down the sides of these. What was I getting again? Oh, I have not made the hose. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got those hose. Just put one of them in each here. We're obviously going to need seeds as well. But my system has to auto-load seeds, so I'll have to show you how that works. It's not set up just yet. So I got the hose in there now, which probably didn't really need to do yet, but now I have to put these redstone tubes in the back. As you can see how it connects to this wool jacketed wire here. When that thing is going off, that timer, it's going to hit these redstone tubes and it's going to hit the deployer. But also these tubes are going to help me reload this whole system. I can probably get that part of it set up. You know, this is not going to work. It's too high. I got to be able to jump out of here or something. So let's just move it down sooner. Let's do this. There, that should do it. Now I should be able to move it down. Let's see. Get some of this junk out of the way. I do have one more redstone tube, and you'll see why I have that in a second here. Yeah, I am going to need that. It's in the way, though, right now. Okay, so now I'm going to set up the auto-loading system. So what I'm going to do from here, let me go get that junk, that stuff I need. I'm going to need a filter, and the other piece I did not show you yet is along with, I think, a tubes. Let's see, tubes. What else am I going to need? Let me go upstairs and make that. Hold on a second. What I'm going to need to load the seeds with is called a regulator. Now, the way a regulator works, and actually item dispenser I haven't even done either. Wow, that's a pretty big build in itself. So let's get that going first. A regulator takes items from an inventory and puts it into a tube system, but only when it's needed. It waits until it gets a signal. It waits until the inventory is different than what it looks in the regulator, and then it pulls the items over. So I'm going to need a pressure plate, right? Oh, red doped wafers. Should have enough of those. Need to start making some more of those. In fact, let's get some of those going while I'm waiting here. That should do it. Makes 8 more of them, right? I thought I had some more wafers in here. Do I not have any wafers? I'll make them up some other time then. I don't really feel like taking up time on something else. So let's get that crap out of there. So you'll see how it's going to work in a minute here. Brass ingots. Okay, wood. I think I can make this now. Let's see. The item, what's that thing called? Item detector. Basically, every time an item goes by it, it emits a signal. And it can be one for each stack or one for each signal. What the heck are these? I didn't even notice those. Buffers. Interesting. Okay, I need 2 buffers. I've never made any of these items, so I have no idea. I can't remember. I need 8 of these, right? 8. What do buffers do? I think buffer, like, you can do a lot of... You can have like 3 or 4 tubes coming in and feeding items into the buffer, and it'll push it all up into one tube system. But it leaves enough room so that that tube system doesn't get overloaded. I think that's kind of how it works. So it's going to be something like this. And actually, I need that and this. 2 of those guys. So it's going to be that. Oh, a pressure plate. So let's get that first. Pressure plate. Item buffers. Let's see. Let's just do that again. I like this. Alright, redstone wafers. I think I only need 4 to do this whole build. That'll be nice, because I don't really want to cook up any more of those. And that should get me... What am I doing wrong here? Item detector. Tubes. The buffers must be for the next thing. Alright, so item detector. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Buffers. A couple more brass ingots. Wooden planks. Red doped wafers. Oops. Dang it, I keep doing it. And that gives you the regulator. So it's a pretty expensive little item, but it's pretty awesome. You'll see why it's so awesome when... Oh, that's a redstone tube. Okay. You'll see why it's so awesome when I use it here in a minute. Let's throw some of this stuff back in to the sorter here. Let's sort that. Gonna need all this stuff. It's pretty awesome. It keeps my deployers filled up with seeds pretty nice. Man, this system's getting pretty deep here. What am I, on the 4th floor or something like that? 3rd basement? I'm not really sure, but if I keep going down deeper, I'm going to get to bedrock pretty soon. What am I on anyway? 46? Oh, I got a ways to go. Okay, so let's get this bad boy set. Hey! What the hell? Oh, well. Ah! Damn thing is too fast sometimes. Alright, so let's see. How does this work? Okay. I need to clear this out. The first thing I'm going to put down, obviously, is going to be the filter. Then I'm going to use a redstone tube, and I'll show you how that works in a second here. So the filter is going to pull out whole stacks of seeds for me. It's going to pull it out right out of it. So when this thing washes down, the water is going to wash the wheat and the seeds all down into this tube and into this chest, okay? So you're going to have seeds and wheat in here. This thing is going to pull... Oh, this filter is going to pull out just the seeds. And to do that, I will be right back with some seeds. Hold on. Alright, so I went and got a stack of seeds real quick. So what you do is you put this item in this filter, and now the filter will only pull out seeds. So even though there's wheat in there, it shouldn't pull out any of the wheat. The regulator is going to go here, and you do need a tube between these two systems. So let's put the tube there, redstone tube, and I'll tell you in a second why I got it like that. So there we go, that's the import, that's the inside right there. Gonna need some more seeds to set that all up, but I'll do that when we actually use it. What this mode means is both inventories have to look the same. This is the inventory you're pulling from, and this is the inventory it's going to push to, and these have to be whatever way you set them up here. It has to exist in this format before the regulator will do anything. With this one, it doesn't matter. These two inventories don't have to match exactly for it to operate. So I want it to match, and you can also give it a color if you wanted to give this item a color, this whatever it is. And also, when the regulator has an item go through it, it pumps off a redstone signal. That redstone signal will tell the filter to pull another stack. And so as it passes through, it'll keep doing that. Once the inventories are full that the regulator is connected to, it'll emit a constant redstone signal, which, as you know with previous videos from my screw-ups, the constant redstone signal into this filter will stop the filter from doing anything. So that's going to be perfect. That's exactly what we want it to do. There's another way that this thing has to work. How am I going to connect it up? Hold on, let me look at my screenshot real fast here. This didn't really work out the way I thought it would. Okay, I know how I did this. I did a little pulse off of this guy when it first started, just to fill this thing up. So I'll probably just put some covers here. But if I cover over this, I won't be able to open it, and that's going to be bad. Not that I really need to open it, but maybe I'll do this. Let's give myself some more room in here. I'm going to need it anyway. This is where covers come in really handy. You need covers to, because you have two different redstone systems going on at the same time. So I can do this and get basically the same thing as I already had going. I'm definitely going to need more redstone wire. There we go. Now I can work down here and up there. Okay, so how am I going to do this specifically? I want this thing to pulse right when it gets the signal. So why don't we just have this one come right down here, right off the button. So it's coming off the button here. It really just needs to pulse this filter one time. Kind of like this way better. Let's do this. Let's have it come all the way down. And this is how you can tell I'm going to need more redstone wire. There. It'll get one pulse from me pushing that button, and it'll start loading in seeds while the water's coming down. In 12 seconds, if I get this thing fully loaded before I start it, 12 seconds would be plenty of time to reload whatever it's used up. So I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so we got that set up. Now all we need to do is set up this piece, which is just tubing. When this thing backs all the way up, it will... Oh, can't pick that up? Really? Actually, now I got the same problem going again. How to get out of here. With these really compact systems, this happens a lot. Alright, let me get out of here. Oh, did it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, picked it up. So, this tube is going to connect with this tube here once these frames move this contraption all the way back. When it's resting, it'll be connected with this tube system will be connected. So see, these tubes are actually serving two purposes. First, they're connecting to the seed system here to reload the seeds, and secondly, they're helping activate redstone signal to the deployers here. So that system is set up. Pretty much the whole thing's set up there. Now remember, the only thing not set up is auto crafting, and I'll have to do that underneath here. In fact, I might as well dig this down a little bit. And I'm going to have to reload that, but that's fine. I don't mind. This is going to go down a lot into this flooring here, so whatever system, whatever I put below this is just going to have to put up with not having a lot of space, because this thing needs a lot of room. Alright, there we go. Actually, I wanted to keep that. So, okay, that looks good. Maybe a little more space in here. I think I needed 5 squares down here, but I don't really think I need that much. This should be good enough. That should get me everything I need. The one thing I do need is covers here, because I had that redstone flowing. Let's see. Oops. Yes, I do need it like that. Okay, cool. Again, the problem for me was, now that I have it set up this way, I can't get back over there. So I wonder if I can do this. I can now, but when I put stairs in, it won't work. Let me just move this over one more. Let's see. Bucket? Yes. Sweet. Fill that in. Alright, here we go. I might have done that wrong. Nope. Got lucky. Okay. I was thinking about putting the wool farm down here too, but I don't think there's gonna be enough room. I think this thing's basically gonna take the whole thing. I might be able to put like 1 sheep here, which I guess would be okay, except I'm only gonna get 1 color of wool. What was I looking for in here? What the hell was I doing next? Oh, stairs, which I don't have. I'll get them later. I don't need them just yet. Alright, so now we got this part set up. So what I'm going to have to do here is take the redstone signal. Actually, I need to redo this, right? 12 seconds? Or 14? Alright. Ooh, yeah, perfect. 14. Okay. I need to get redstone signals back up over these frame motors. That's what I really need to do. I can run them underneath. But the end one, oh, I can just put the bluetricity right here. Well, maybe, because if it's coming up right there, I won't be able to do that. I could run the redstone lower and put the bluetricity over it. See how the wires are going to start crossing all over the place? Makes it really hard to get everything working correctly. Definitely can't put the redstone under there. It's going to have to be on top. Let's go with my original plan, trying to put it on top, which means I'm going to have to find a sneaky way to snake it up there, and I think I know how I'm going to do it. Inside that, I'm going to hollow these out. So let's see if I can hollow this thing out. And I'm going to go straight down into here. And, oh, see, it picked up. It picked that thing up. Alright, here we go. This gives us plenty of room. And I just knocked that wire off again. Knocked all that wire off. I'm going to need covers in here. And it doesn't... Minecraft does not like to have your character walking around under these covers. It tries to push you all over the place. So we'll see how that works out. But it works. It's just you end up glitching all over the place like you already saw me do when I was doing the pistons. Do I have food? Yeah, cool. Okay. So it's coming along pretty well now. I think this is probably going to be an hour-long build or something like that. Maybe 2 videos. Shouldn't be. That's not too bad. It's not great, but these complicated systems, they take a long time to set up. So the way I was going to do this is I was going to run, and I can't do it that way because there's going to be water. Oh, there doesn't need to be water there. I can skip that one spot. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm going to need more covers. So I got covers here, and I'm already out of redstone wire. Not good. Very not good. See, I'm glitching a little bit now. I'm stuck on something. Alright, let me go make up some more red alloy wire, and I'm also going to need more covers. Hold on a sec. Alright, I'm back. I decided to make a project table. I wish I had one while I was here. I keep forgetting that I said the best way to start a project was to bring a project table with you, so whatever. Okay, so, and I also made lots of red alloy wire, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to need all this, but you can never have too much of this stuff. How am I going to do this now? Now I need another signal. I can probably just use this one. I need this one to come down here and start my other processes here. But the first one to go, I think, is it this one? No, that's the way back. Maybe I should switch those. But that's not how I have it on my other thing. Or is it? Because that one actually has to fire second. This one has to fire first. So, oh, that'll work. So come in this way and it'll go out that way. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So I need to run this down. Let's connect it right here. Okay, let's connect it this way. Let's do this. Let's go like that to connect that one, so it's still connected. And I'm also going to bring it down here. The thing is, though, I might as well just run that one first and switch all those. I wonder if it'll even matter. I think all I have to do is change the motors. Let me try that. There's going to be a lot of screwing around with this thing to make it work right. So where's the extra motor? I think it's right here. So I need to switch these two, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. So I'll pick this one up, and I'll put down one of these. I'll put this extra one. Well, I might as well leave that there now. Alright, so how is that going to work? I can make that a plate. And then I could come up underneath. That's not going to really work, is it? Oh, I could just come up on the side. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, so this one is going to be here. And I'm going to need... I'm just going to use a whole... I probably only needed a cover strip there, but I like to use a cover sometimes to be sure that no weirdness is going to happen. Oops. Oh, that means I'm also going to have to reset all this stuff. Oh, no, I don't. Just do this. There we go. I like to make sure no redstone signals get all crossed. Oh, Kiwi, how'd you get in here? Let's see. Let's do this. Because, man, that's the one of the biggest problems I was having is redstone signals kind of getting crossed and then not being able to... So wait, which way is this one going? Back, right? Hole in my roof. Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. These should just be 2 clicks. Yeah, see? So, the conflicting redstone signals is probably going to be your biggest problem with these kind of builds. I know it was a problem for me when I did, well, you saw, when I did the library, that was like the most difficult one I've ever done. So, I think I can do this, and I'll just run it up on the inside right there. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Can I run it right there? See, I'm glitching out again, this stupid tube. I don't think I can. Let's do that. There, now I know I can. Okay. So that's going to be first. That'll make this a lot easier. The way this is going to work is, it comes into a state cell, and I kind of think state cell, you know what, hold on. Let me change my screenshot here. Okay, hold on. Ah, there's the state cell I need. Okay, or there's this circuit. State cell there. And it's going to be like this. This is going to run for 12 seconds. Because that should give me 6 ticks. So here is a NOT gate. Should probably set all this junk up. Timer. I don't need any pulse formers, I don't think. Alright, here we go. Like this, and then a timer. I kind of don't like that a redstone signal stops the timer, or you need a redstone signal to stop it. I'd much rather have it the other way around, where without a redstone signal, it doesn't work. Well, maybe this is a better way. Then you can run a timer continuously without a redstone signal. Okay, so now that signal, basically, it's going to be on 2 seconds. It already is. That gives us plenty of time. It's obviously going to go out this direction and up this way. And like that. And let me get this. There we go. Nice copper, man. Never pass up more free resources, bro. Wow, a lot of it. Dang. Wish this was redstone, though. Even after all that mining I did. And I got two stacks of redstone, maybe a little extra. And even that, I'm already running out, so whatever. Yep, see how it's too tight of a space. It doesn't like that. Alright, so after that, it's going to, because the way a state cell works, if you haven't seen the previous videos, you'll get a signal in. It does a constant signal out the front for the duration of the time. At the end, it pulses out this side of the state cell. So on that pulse, and again, let me change my screenshot here, we'll hit the next pulse former, or state cell. This state cell is going to run the other side. So I'm just going to put it there. And see how these have to be set up a certain... Well, that's not it. See how these have to be set up a certain way, left to right and all that? Which I don't like, but, you know, what are you going to do? I wish I had a state cell that had opposite, or you could change this thing or something to have it go whichever direction you felt was more appropriate. So another timer. And again, it will be set on 2 seconds. It is already. So, okay, now we got to make this one run up there. Let's see how we're going to do this one. We got tons of junk here, so... I don't know how we're going to do this one. It's going to be interesting. And that pipe's in the way. Jeez. I guess I could run it up over the wall here. Really don't want to, which means I need to... that's all backward now. Might be the only way. Run it up through the wall and up over the top of this. Yep, let's do it that way. Alright, so that means I have to dig out the wall right here. I want it running up right here, I think. So it's not messing up the other stuff. Alright, which means I need to move this whole thing over 1, I believe. Actually, let's see. I wonder how I can do this. If I had the state cell there, or if I have it come in this way and it goes out that direction. This stupid WASD sticking again. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do it like this. So, I'm going to need a system here for my auto crafting. That should be plenty of space here. And then the tube is not very far off. I think it's right there. So the way I'll have it working is it'll come into the state cell here. Nope. Not close enough. Let's back it up one more. Okay. This is where I'm going to need a, whatever these things are called. I always forget. Cover strip. Okay. Cover strip's down. There we go. Let's get this thing done, man. This is taking forever. It's a lot neater than it looks like on test, though. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so I also need a cover or strip here. Okay, cool. See how you have to make it all funky to go in the correct way? You're going to need a NOT gate. Basically the same setup I just had, except... There we go. Okay, cool. Now it'll run up the wall. So this thing's set to 12 seconds. Again. Except I want this thing to wait a little bit. I thought I wanted like a 1 second wait time in between. Let's just bump that 1 more second. We can always change the time, and we will have to fiddle with it a lot, so... Alright. Now let's run that red alloy wire up there. I might need more, actually. How am I going to get up there now? This is crazy. This is freaking crazy. Alright, let's do this. No, not that. Alright. Gotta get good with your hotkeys, bro. Alright, like this. I'll fix those lights later. In fact, I'm going to have to take this light off. There we go. Ah! Damn it! Okay, cool. So, let's see. It's going to run up the side here. It's going to run up like so. Bam. Cool. Here we go. Genius. Genius. Man, I'm using every inch of my house on this thing. So, I wonder if I can't reach over there. I can't reach. Alright, here we go. Let's just do that. And... why not, right? Oh, nope, not that. No, I just said no! Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, like so. There, that should run this for 12 seconds. 2 seconds apiece. So, 6 intervals. Alright, that's set up. Now I need to run the other side. And I only have 5 left? Dang. It's a good thing I made some more red alloy ingots while I was up there. I'm definitely going to have to go get those. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to get those more wire. So I hope you liked part 2 of the auto farm in the on the DungeCraft server with Nethervoid. Well, obviously with me. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about this more Let's Play style format, where I don't, like in the library video, I know I skipped over a lot of stuff because I wanted to make that video short, but I feel like I skipped over a lot of the fun. A couple times I messed up and I had some laughs, and you didn't get to see any of that because I skipped over that stuff to shorten the video. So anyway, let me know what you think, and again, please check out the Minecraft forums link I have in the video description. That's where I'm going to be having more discussion on DungeCraft. The links that I will be supporting will be there because it's easier to support them in one spot. Please make comments there. Download the fax texture packs for Tekkit there. I host the 64 and 128 bits fax texture packs that you see in these videos. Also, let me know what you think. Please comment in that series on whether you think I should start a single player Let's Play for Tekkit. Somebody asked me about that. I think that would be kind of cool. Another thing I think is cool about that is you guys can download my world and play. In fact, I was thinking about maybe making that part of the DGNet pass around, where I can pick it up on the weekend, do a couple of videos, put it back out there, and then you guys can play with the world and actually add to it, and then I can talk about it and stuff in that Let's Play. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cool. So it's kind of like you guys are getting to play with me, and you know, you can leave up signs for your house and who you are, and I can talk about your stuff. That would be kind of cool. I like that idea. Let me know what you think. Please respond in the Minecraft forums on what you think about that idea in the thread that you find in the video description, the links there. That's going to really help me. I appreciate it, and bring in more DGNet Army members and stuff like that. And I'll let me know what you think about this video. See you guys next time.